What's up guys, this is Red Eye Starter Dragon, and today I review a deck profile. Today I'm bringing you the deck profile of Cyber Angels. Why Cyber Angels? Because I I was gonna play ABC this format, but unfortunately they hit A because of some stupid twig cannon soldier look with Firewall. Firewall shouldn't be banned and all. But I wish they banned the cannon soldier instead so I could be playing ABC because I had a really spicy build for it. And I was really enjoying playing the deck, so unfortunately I got hit and I don't know what to play necessarily because Pendulum got hit, and that's another deck that I play a lot. And I really enjoyed like the triple Electromite thing, but you can't do that anymore. So trying to figure out probably a build with Pendulum. Thinking about playing Invoked. I didn't have enough Mech Knights to build a proper Invoked build, and I'm trying to think of the other deck. Yes, Element Heroes. I do have like a testing version both, but unfortunately I'm waiting on e-call from a friend before I'm able to even start playing the deck properly. Two e-calls technically, so I can't play the deck properly, but I have a good idea of what I'm doing with the deck. So for now I'm just playing Cyber, just chilling, playing casually. This deck does have the potential to beat top tier contenders. Not a huge chance, but a very small chance. I was testing against my friend who was playing Invoked today. I completely 2-0'd his ass. He also played Goki another time when I was testing. And I did win against it at least like once, so it does have its options here and there. So further ado, I'll just get into the deck list. So these are all the door monsters you play. You free Cyber Petite Angel. This is a good normal summon target. You're mostly gonna summon it off. This is your main Ritual Sanctuary target because it's easy enough to build 2 spell cards in the graveyard and summon this back in defense mode. Plus, this and any of the level 6 Cyber Angels will give you instant access to Dakini, which is a really good boss monster because it has some non-targeting removal. But unfortunately, it's not the best removal. So, it has its problems, but still, you also have Thrash, and this searches out Thrash, and Thrash is just insane. Also, this is a going second deck, so I wouldn't really advise doing much going first, depending on your matchup. If you can and you know you can survive, just pass. Pass on your first turn. It worked for me. I can't guarantee it will work, but if they can't game you, then you should just pass. And if they can't set up enough negates to go past you, then just pass. So next we are playing Triple Manju. He's a fairy, so he also works with Ritual Sanctuary. You don't really summon him off Ritual Sanctuary that much, but if you can, go for it. He also has a good level 4, and with the incantation Talismania, you can use him and Talismania to summon Thrash. Or you can just use the Kandal, but other than that, he's like your best normal summon for this deck because he has a good enough attack. Because the problem summoning Cyber Petite Angel for a normal summon is that Petite Angel has 2 small stats. As you can see, it's 300 attack, so you never want to summon Cyber Petite Angel unless you know you can tribute it off. Next we play free incantation Kador, and should be free incantation Talismandras, but I'm playing Arclor Christia right now because I don't have the third Talismandra yet, but when I get the third Talismandra, I'll probably replace it. So this is just a really good engine. It stops using from the extra deck, which you really don't mind unless you really have to out something, but you won't be able to out it because you can't summon from an extra deck if you control these monsters. But other than that, they do help you tutor through the deck very well, and I really like it because they can fix your hands so easily if you draw all ritual spells or all monsters, depending on which one you get. You just need to draw one or the other. And then finally, for the last effect monster, we play One Honest. This is a really sacky card. You can search it out through Cyber Angel Bentham when you tribute it, and that's it. Honest, he's just a really good card. I would consider bumping him up, but you only need him sometimes. But he does sack a lot of games. So for the Cyber Angels, we're playing 2 Edaton. Once you distribute it, you get a 1k attack and defense on all your monsters. You don't really use that effect too much unless you're really pushing for a game. But the more important effect is that when it's ritual summoned, and you can add a ritual spell from your deck or your graveyard. So you can tutor for Dawn of the Herald with this, which is really good if you get like Banten and this with a ritual spell like Sprite's Blessing. So that's really good. And it has a decay if you tribute it off, so the Herald Perfection would just be sitting there on a 38k body. The reason why you don't play free is you never want to see this too often, unless you're really pushing for game. We were playing free Cyber Angel Bantam because this basically tutors for every single thing in the deck except the incantations. And the only bad thing about Cyber Angel Bantam is, well, really just that. I don't have much else. You can always use its additional effect to do burn damage by attacking the fence, but since it doesn't have much attack, you're probably never going to use it. It's probably mostly just tribute fodder, and the good thing is you can tribute this off to summon Herald Perfection and get some good negates going. Speaking of Herald Perfection, we play 2 Herald Perfection. I only have 2. I haven't really found the room for free, and I haven't really found the need to play free yet. But if you really do want to play free of this, because it does have that negate ability, do. The only problem with playing Cyber Angels with the Herald Perfection is that you can run out of resources really quick, and you can't really gain it back as quickly unless you play something like Sapphire, because Sapphire can reuse your honest every single turn, which I find a stupid mechanic. I haven't found a room for Sapphire, but Perfection is probably better in the place because it does have its negate. If you really want, you could probably take out one of these Dakinis to play at the 3rd Tower of Perfection. So, but otherwise, Perfection. Free Cyber Angel Dakini, it does have that untargetable target. This would be pretty decent against casual matches because your opponent might not summon that much monsters, so they would be forced to send their best monster away. The only bad thing about this card is that you don't have a choice on which monster to send, so if they build up a big board, they can just send something really minuscule. It does have a recycle effect, which is really good, especially if you can get this and Perfection on board. And it has piercing, so it helps you push your game. The big boss monster of decks is Cyber Angel Thrash. Thrash is really good, especially if you play like against extra deck based decks that don't have protection, because when it's ritual summoned, you destroy all their extra deck special summon monsters. And this card gets 2 attacks, and it can negate its own destruction by shuffling any ritual monster from your graveyard to your deck, which is probably one of the tributes for card effects, so you can't stop Torrential Tribute and all going off. So that's a really cool mechanic. I've never found the need to play the second one. The second one's mostly there just in case you break or something, or you need to tutor out the second one. So honestly, you could probably replace one of the Thrashes with Perfection, but I do want to see this a bit more in my opening hand, because you have to be really precise with what you're tributing off to push for game. So those are the ritual monsters. For the spells, we play 1 Monster Reborn. This can be really good and help you push your game, or just summoning back any ritual summoned monster that you have. Just remember that you cannot bring back any ritual monsters from your graveyard that were not first properly ritual summoned. So this kind of can conflict with Thrash a bit, because you would just return all your ritual summoned monsters back to the deck, but it's still a really good card, especially if you have Thrash, and since Thrash destroys any extra deck special summon monsters, you can just Monster Reborn their monster back and push for game. Then I play free Preparation of Rites. This mostly because apart from the Thrash and Dakini, the rest of your ritual monsters are all level 7 and this, or level 6 rather. So it's really helpful for like searchability and recycling ritual spells. You can search Perfection, Banten, basically, or Edatin for missing combo pieces, more or less. Play 1 of Terraforming because Ritual Sanctuary is not... You don't really want to play multiples of Ritual Sanctuary, and you do need to have as much ritual spells as possible, because you do want to ritual summon and use the effect of Condor, I think it is. 2 Called by the Grave to stop your opponents from stopping your combos, because if you do get stopped mid combo, you probably lose the game, because you can't. This deck doesn't have much recovery. 1 Dawn of the Herald. I don't have the second one. I'm contemplating playing the second one because, well, I was contemplating playing the second one because of pre-preparation of rights. But I cut pre-preparation of rights because I didn't really find it as useful as the normal preparation of rights. But if you do want to play Dawn of the Herald, I would recommend taking out this one of Sprite's Blessing for a second of Dawn of the Herald. But otherwise, Dawn of the Herald, it helps you get back the Benton that distributed. So that's 2 negates on board with your perfection. 3 Machine Angel Ritual. This bypasses all levels limits, so it helps you summon Thrash pretty easily, Dakini, or any Cyber Angels. Plus, it has that built-in protection, which is really good and can help you save, which can save you. Also, you can recycle this card with Ritual Sanctuary. 1 Machine Angel Absolute Ritual. This for recycling all like Manjis and Condors, put them back in the deck. Oh wait, you can't. Sorry, you can't do the Condors. I've never done it with Condor, but I'm just saying you can't do it for. I just thought it was any monsters, but it's very. Sorry about that. I've never done it, by the way. And then finally, you play 2 Ritual Sanctuaries. The reason why you don't play anymore is because you can recycle Ritual Sanctuary with Ritual Sanctuary to summon your Petite Angels. So you'll never be out of Ritual Sanctuaries, hypothetically. Also, this helps you its discard effect helps you tutor for your ritual summons, and it helps you set up summoning back Petite Angel. You don't need to play an extra deck in this deck, but I'm going to show you anyway. Mud Dragon on the Swamp. This is your Super Poly target. I side Super Poly just in case. And then because you don't really play much extra deck, most of your extra deck will be built up as Ghost Reaper targets, which you can side. I currently side Darklaw, Mechaba, Linkuriboh, Kagari, Hextia, Isolde, and Holy Angel, and Gumblar Dragon. These are all just Reaper targets, just in case you ever need to Reaper. Sorry, I seem to have a real bad cough. We have Cowboy in that Fringe situation where you can never go for game with Cowboy, which is actually much better with Ritual Sanctuary in the deck. Exciton Knight, because, you might need it. We have Underclock Clicker. This can help us push through game. And then we have a Nightmare Package. So anyways, that's it for my Cyber Ranger deck. If you enjoyed this deck profile, please give a thumbs up and subscribe for more in the future. I'm going to work on a few more decks, but I'm still going to continue to play this casually because I do enjoy it. But anyways, this is Red Eye Stardust Dragon, out.